man, so I think we really got these things dialed in now. As long as they don't fall and screw everything up. So there you go. This is the Avatar with greenbacks and a 421 and a 57, and a couple things that we have done differently. One is we're miking the bottom speakers. Somebody had suggested that on one of the forums, Huge Racks or something, and I said, let's try it, and it's nice. I like it. I think it sounds cool. And maybe I don't know if it's better. It's just I like it. It sounded good. The other thing that we realized, I'll tell you, you think, doing this my entire life, that by now I would know all this stuff, but yeah, I don't know. It's just, I just keep learning more stuff. But a thing that I realized was that we were taping off, where the mics go, so that we, had our sweet spot labeled. So we took mics down, we could pop them right back up and get, for the most part, the same sound. And we were using gaffer's tape, and the tape was we're putting a box around the microphone, but the tape was about 2 inches thick around the whole perimeter, and we realized that was altering the sound. It was kind of muffling it a little bit and darkening it. I guess it was catching some weird reflections or something. I don't know what it was doing, but we took and put these we cut little skinny pieces of tape, and they're transparent. You can't hear the difference. So those are two things that are different, and yeah, the tape was a huge difference. I was shocked. And I liked it on the bottom. I think the bottom speaker sounded good. And that's how Barisi does it. So it's good enough for Joe. And then same thing here, 57 and a 421. So the Avatar over here has Celestion greenbacks. This has Celestion vintage 30s. And the other thing that we realized too is on one of these, because we were kind of messing around with just putting mics in different places around the cone, and we were kind of in an awkward position, and I had taken the microphone and put it down below the cone instead of to the right, or left, which is what we normally do, and it really sounded different. I have no idea. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know why. It doesn't make sense, but it really did sound different. And again, going back to Barisi, I know he does it off to the right or the left of the center dust cap, so we did them all there. Anyway, it's really sounding good. So we're thinking about, oh man, I'm thinking about maybe putting this rack in the back and setting up one more tent for we've got a 212 or if a combo amp or something like that. I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about it, because this it would probably entail me at least breaking this one down and moving it over about 2 feet, and then rephasing it, and then setting up carpet down here, and then a third tent would go right there. I don't know, we'll see. Well, actually a fourth, because we've got this guy back here that has a Mesa Boogie 810 in it, and that has a Beta 52 and a 421 already phased. So there you have it. So this is kind of exciting. It's cool. Alright, so I move these over, and I move the mics over and just put them right in their little place by eye with the little tape, and actually that sounded better than yesterday. Sounded awesome, and it was in perfect phase. So now what I'm going to do is I'm plugging both these cabinets into my Seriatone, dropping it down to 4 ohms, and I'm going to phase all 4 of these mics together. So yeah, so when we do multi-amping, it's going to be just the kill. So here we go. Alright, so I've got 4 tracks open. So it's 421.57 on the Avatar, 421.57 on the Recto. Both are going into the Seriatone, dropped down to 4 ohms because those are 8 ohm cabinets, and took it out of the Neves and put all 4 of them into Pacificas. So the pairs share the same power supply, and in theory, same preamps, same slew rate. So everything's the same. All the patch cables are identical. So this is about as perfect. I've got the identical speaker cables, everything. So it's about as absolutely perfect as you can do this. And we're gonna get all 4 of those microphones to be in perfect phase as a group and be sample accurate. So let's say you're running we were doing a multi-amp, and let's say the avatar was going into the stereotone, and the recto, or the orange was going into the recto. All 4 microphones would be perfectly in phase. So now, based on the amps, the pair of them may go up and one pair may go down, and then you would just flip the phase right at the preamp. So because you want them to all go up or all go down, but just they can't mix and match. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Wouldn't that be awesome if they just all phased up? Yeah, it's too good to be true. So there you go. So the avatar is just ahead of the recto. You can see it right there. I don't know if you guys can see in that viewfinder there. Let me see. Yeah, sorry about that. Kind of on my own here today. Johnny's on his way to Australia to go rock. Yeah, so it's like literally it looks like about a sample or 2. So I'm gonna go move some mics. Let's try it again. Remember, on this stuff we're looking for the peak transient, and the waveform is that big because I have it in large so I can really see it. People are always like, dude, you're recording too hot. It's like, no, I'm not recording that hot. It just looks that way. And it's the best just to really get that first note, E string muted nice. Make sure it's not over a harmonic. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. It's almost like the 421 could come. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. That's perfect. But you'll see. So you see how this guy's like this is basically the bottom of the 421 here, the first transient, which is what we're using. See how far it is here to the top, and then see on the other 421, it's so much shorter, and that has to do, I think, with just the way the notes are being formed on the speakers. The greenback looks like it's forming slower. The vintage 30 is kind of, I don't know, it's frequency or slew rate or whatever it is, but you can see that's why you always use that first one right there. And there you go. There you go. That is perfect phase, man. Boy, that phase really matters when you're mixing. There's nothing worse than guitars getting out of phase, or snare drums and overheads getting out of phase, or overtuned vocals. Overtuned vocals get I don't think it's really phase. They get this almost like a comb filtering effect. Because the pitch has been so perfected that it almost, when you stack those vocals, it almost gets smaller sounding. Oh, that's killer. Wow. That sound is just screaming from my red telly. And now those 2 tenths are set. And that sounds killer. So it's vintage 30s and greenbacks. We are now back checking, back in the Harry Brown Eye, and this is the recto cab. And again, everything's kind of a little brighter than I may normally record because we started out this about 2 or 3 days ago with mic placement that the cabs were a little darker, so I kind of turned up the presence and the treble. And just for the sake of what I'm trying to accomplish over the next couple of days, I'm not touching the amp. But anyway, so if it feels a little bright, I mean, that's just the amp is, yeah, the presence is on 4 and the treble's on about 7.5 or 8, which is a little high. It's on, I normally don't have the presence up like above 3. Sounds good though, I don't know. Sounds great. Sounds nice and mean. Alright, so now we're going to put the old Harry Brown Eye on standby. Now we're plugging in the Avatar. Oh man. Here's the... Oh, that sounds so good. You know what it is too? See, this is the thing with phasing these guys out perfectly, is that the Avatar now sounds just a touch softer because the mics are about a ½ an inch further off the grill. See, I like it better in closer. So therein lies the rub, which what you can do then at that point is just have them off and then just use time adjuster. Maybe I've got that 57. I had down a notch on the underneath. Yeah, I guess it's just a little different. Softer too. Oh man, you know. Oh wait, no, wait a second. Oh man, I'm a dip. I'm a dip. I'm a dip. No, I'm sorry. I kept listening to I was listening to the recto. My bad. Avatar. Original. Wow. Why is the original so much brighter? Gotta move it in. Alright. So I have been futzing around with this on and off all day between work and clients. And me and Bobby Patterson went to see this truck. The John Lennon recording truck or something. I don't know what it is. It's like a real truck. It's like a recording truck. It's got a studio and everything. Anyway, here we go. I think I blew out the tick-ticks. There's that one here. But anyway, there you go. That is all 4 mics phased to perfection. There it is. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there it is. So this is all of them at 4 ohms going through my Seriatone Plexi, just playing a little bit just to listen. All 4 mics going through 4 Quad 8 Pacificas. His 30s are a little more present, a little edgier. They're both nice. Greenbacks are nice too, man. I'm growing to get used to them. I'm also getting better at recording them. They're kind of a little bit more finicky. My placement is really, really important. I think also because that dust cap is so little, or as a 3-year-old would say, widow.